So Hiccup told everyone his plan, and almost everyone except for well, yeah, everyone was completely against the idea to basically bring Grimmel to Death Fury, because Hiccup basically was just like, if I bring Grimmel to his big brother, or whatever his name is, if I bring Grimmel to him, I might actually get him to trust me, because Grimmel gave Death Fury that scar. Therefore, it's only possible and understandable that I bring the person who gave him that scar. Plus, Toothless is the only family member that he has left. But, of course, that does not go entirely well and entirely according to plan. Because when Toothless and the White Fury got captured, Death Fury was there witnessing the whole thing and actually saw how much Hiccup cared for Toothless. Because now he actually finally understood. Because Hiccup and Toothless were friends. And he was just like, crap. But when he saw Grimmel, he almost lost it. And so Death Fury was willing to put his hatred and anger towards humans aside for once. He was willing to put that aside for once in his life to go help a human that basically cared for his brother. And so, Death Fury approached Hiccup. And Hiccup was actually confused. And Death Fury allowed Hiccup to climb on his back. And this is where Hiccup actually realized that Death Fury is allowing him to get on his back to go save Toothless. And Death Fury turned around and gave him a look that basically told Hiccup, like, just because I'm helping you does not mean I don't trust you. I'm only doing this so I can help my brother, and that way I don't have to see that ugly mother freaker ever again. In a way, you and I, we got a common enemy now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And so Hiccup got onto Death Fury and they rode to battle. But unfortunately, Death Fury does not care what Hiccup thinks. Because Death Fury was just like, I don't care what you think. I'm here to get my brother, and if you don't want to kill, fine, don't kill. Killing is my thing. Besides, I'm gonna kill that mother freaker for wiping out half of my species. And when Grimmel saw Death Fury for the first time, he was just like, oh crap. Yep. It's him. And so, Death Fury, and Hiccup continue to attack. But Death Fury was more focused on getting his claws on Grimmel. He freed his brother and the Light Fury, but unfortunately Grimmel tried to pull a fast one and tried to kill Death Fury. But Death Fury's armor was tough enough where no sword, well, it's tough enough now where no sword, no axe, no nothing can penetrate his armor. And so Death Fury finally had his vengeance in sight. He grabbed Grimmel by the leg and flew back to the island. Toothless came right by his side, but not turning against him, but wanting to help to get revenge for their family. Because Grimmel killed their family, left Toothless basically an orphan, and Death Fury all alone all these years. Asteroid and Yos tried to stop them, but Hiccup just told them, let them at it. This is personal. This is way more personal to them. But instead of using the Plasma Blast, for once, Toothless did not use his Plasma Blast, and they decided to use their teeth and their claws, and they just tore Grimmel apart. They just tore him apart. They did not stop until he did not stop moving. And Death Fury ripped off Grimmel's head and ate it. And ate his head. Now, finally, Death Fury can put his vengeance to rest. And here and now is where finally Death Fury, Hiccup has won Death Fury's trust. Death Fury had now finally begun to trust Hiccup now. Toothless was finally not just finally got his vengeance, but finally reunited with his long-lost family member. But, unlike, you see in this universe, where all the dragons had to leave Earth to keep the people of Earth safe, Death Fury told Toothless that they could stay as long as they want. And he basically made Death Fury approached Hiccup, and Hiccup was just basically like, look, I'll take care of your brother. I'll do whatever I can to take care of him and make him feel happy here. Because at first, Hiccup was planning on sending Toothless and all the other dragons away, but Death Fury was the one who stopped him, and this is where he actually reveals that he can actually talk. He reveals that he can talk for quite some time because he actually understood human language. He understood it, and he revealed that he basically told Hiccup that you don't have to send them away. I'll make sure that all dragon hunters will go back where they came from and stay there this time. So you don't have to say goodbye. You kept my brother safe for a long period of time. So, in a way, this is your reward. You get to keep my brother. But as long as you allow him to come to visit his people every once in a while. And Hiccup was fine with that. Hiccup was fine with that. And now, Toothless and Death Fury can now finally have their own moment. Because this is the part where Death Fury was the one who was going to leave. He and his little brother had their final moment. Because Death Fury was going to leave Toothless. To go back to the Hidden World because their people needed him. And plus, Toothless had already found his own queen of the dragons, and now it's Death Fury's turn. It was his own turn to find his queen. And so, Toothless said goodbye to the only last family member that survived all this time, and he promised his little brother that he will come and visit as much as he can. And just like that, Death Fury flew away. Or fly away. He flew away. Toothless, shedding tears in his eyes for once. He never cried like that in a long, long, long time. But Hiccup made Toothless feel better by telling him that his brother will come and visit. Because the people of New Berk had a very powerful ally. And that very powerful ally is the brother of the King of the Dragons. Now, what happened to Death Fury afterwards? Well, after heading back to the Hidden World, he immediately started searching for his own queen. And he found 4 very beautiful and attractive Furies. One of them was a female Night Fury, while the other 2 were kind of different.